correct.
Okay, so let's see the Vatican News. Let's take a look at the Vatican News and see if you're lying again.
I've
Shall we?
ignored.
Wait, you said that the Jews killed your father, but they didn't. Your father died in Kentucky of a disease. That's a lie, and you did it on tape.
Can you
lied
replay
to
the play?
FBI.
Can you replay the
You lied
play?
to the FBI. Yeah, what do you mean, can I replay the play? You lied to the FBI. You called them up and you said that Israel killed Charlie Kirk. You're a nutcase.
They
Let's
did
be
kill him.
realistic here.
They did kill
Okay,
him.
show me how. Show me how.
Dude, just watch all of Kenneth Owens' podcast. It's a lot of information.
Not a podcast. Tell me how.
The Mossad.
Don't tell me to look at something. Yeah.
And
Okay.
here's your Vatican News article.
Where was the Mossad? Explain to me where the Mossad was when Charlie Kirk was killed. Tell us.
It's just intuition.
So in other words, you're going to read it up.
But anyways, the two women killed in the Israeli attack on
hold
Congressman
on.
and Parish.
You made it up out of your feverish schizophrenic brain. And then you said it's other people.
If that's
I beg your pardon?
Say
Well,
what
what
you
did you
want.
say? Well, you just said it was your intuition.
sniped.
And you've been
You
hang on. Wait a second.
You
Wait a second.
sniped.
You've been diagnosed. Hang on a second. You've been diagnosed
sniped.
with schizophrenia, correct?
No, I have
And
not.
then you said you knew what's
I've
your
never-
diagnosis?
I don't have a
What's your
diagnosis. You sniped. You sniped two.
Is that another lie? They didn't
No,
keep
it's not
you
a
in
lie.
Bellevue for 2 weeks.
No, because I was trying to win through the courts. Anyways, you don't know anything about that. Because I was trying to win. I was literally trying to win through the court system, and there's a court process that you have to go through.
You were there.
I went before a judge. I went before a judge multiple times.
Yeah.
Anyways, like I said, the Jews sniped.
You went before a judge. Hang on.
The Jews
You went before a
sniped.
judge, and the judge said you need to be in a mental hospital for prevention.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to wait.
Explaining yourself right now.
I'm not. I'm saying that your Jews sniped Christian women in Gaza. Jews sniped, and I posted the article for you. I posted the article for you. Jews sniped two Christian women in Gaza.
Yeah, based on what?
You're around too many
Based on
people.
what? Based on what?
I can't even hear what
You're
you're saying,
white
Cynic. I posted you your article on top.
Yeah, you
I
did.
posted your article on top.
Cynic, you have
This is
no
common
basis.
knowledge.
Fuck up. You're
Cynic, you have no basis.
Stop being a parrot. Stop being a parrot. I already know everything you're gonna say. Don't say it.
Yeah, I know you're gonna say like the Jews.
You can
I'm
post
sure
your
Cynic,
article.
you're gonna say all names that
You got nothing. You got nothing.
I got everything. What are you talking about?
You got nothing.
You know.
That article says that dozens were killed according to the Palestinian news agency. Wafa! Dozens? It's such bullshit. They're just quoting. Hello? Hello? Welcome back to the Neurotic Compulsive Speaking Association, where we hope that everyone will get a chance to speak and be heard.
I am not as schizophrenic.
Hello?
Maybe you are. Maybe you are from the cocaine that you've taken.
Norm,
Maybe you're from all the cocaine that you've taken. That's not what your sister says. We have it on record that you use cocaine. We have it We have it on.
Allegedly.
We have it on. We have it on record that you're a cocaine abuser,
Allegedly.
and we also have it on record that you're a pedophile.
Again, nor was I confined to my will and a
We
mental
also
institution.
have it on record that you're a
To
pedophile.
myself and others, and I'm
We
beginning to
also
lie.
have the record that you're a pedophile.
You said it was
I'm
6
starting to
trees,
think
5'11".
this is a.
Did we hear about the pedophilia too that they were accused you of?
You guys are schizophrenic. I think it either it's catching or it's
But
synthetic.
Norm, can you tell us about the pedophilia?
Catching or is it catching or is it genetic?
Why were you accused of pedophilia?
Allegedly.
Norm, why were you accused of pedophilia?
I
Honestly surprised she's willing to engage with you.
Did you cash it?
She should have
Is
just
it a Palestinian thing? Is it like a
she's a
general thing?
masochist. She likes
You
to be
think you're
insulted by
Palestinian
non-Americans.
American? And then
Cynic,
you go and-
nobody, you insult just as much as Norm, if not more, Cynic.
Because I'm literally trying to wake you up. I don't want you to be different.
Submit, please.
Okay, I like Cynic. Okay, you can be.
And then you yell God's name.
I like Cynic.
Is that something that people do? They kill
I was gonna
In
just-
most religions, that's a violation of the religion, but maybe your religion is different. Or maybe you're violating.
This guy can't hop on ChatGPT. He
If that's
refuses to
true,
have
if that's
intellectual
true,
discord. He
then I
refuses to.
am sorry
What do you want
for
with
the
that?
bad reputation that you have given to
Norm,
religion.
Norm.
Any of these guys have
I am,
any
because
opposition has an
you're
idea
here
to hop on
defending
ChatGPT with me
people
and start a room.
Blow themselves up.
Okay, hold on.
Again,
Cynic.
I could be wrong, but to me,
Me and
it's
you
a
are like
It's a problem.
page, man. You
I think it's a negative thing.
There you
Blow
go.
yourself up and
Get
yell
these
God's name.
emails via
There you
ChatGPT.
go, Norm.
Well,
Okay.
invite code?
Okay, so Cynic, do you bring a point?
Yeah, would you, David, would you like to join a ChatGPT room with me?
Of course, I was doing it.
Hey, Cynic, I'd love to join you in a ChatGPT room. What are we gonna do? Have a lot of fun talking about cool stuff? What do you want to talk about, Cynic?
I'm gonna be
Wow! Can't wait to go join a ChatGPT chat room with you.
I would love if you guys could.
Wow.
Luda, why don't you tell Cynic what we found out about his position once you did deep dive into the
Cynic is
eternally dynamic presentism?
You couldn't even get to the level yet.
Necessitarianism, absolutarianism.
He lives in an alternate reality.
Otherwise, you would be able to explain your own metaphysics to you.
El Normo, you haven't joined Cynic yet in his TikTok live streams. He's getting so popular on the TikTok, educating everyone. Same with Diego.
That you don't
Thomas
fundamentally
Aquinas.
understand because
Thomas Aquinas,
would tell me your metaphysical position.
metaphysical position. You're a schmuck.
I've been in rooms where Cynic is alone, yelling at the top of his lungs. I've been in rooms where Cynic is yelling the N-word.
El Normo, he's smarter now. He's found the wisdom.
You have an emotional issue, Cynic?
With all due respect,
Norm, you're
Uh-oh, ad hominem alert. Ad hominem alert.
I saw it with my own eyes, and I heard it with my own ears. You have a severe mental problem.
Hello?
With all due respect, Cynic sounds wrong right now.
Hello?
You need help with that.
I mean, you genocide our people, and you think we're supposed to, you genocide our people, and you think we're gonna stay sane?
El Normo. Yes, Cynic, he's got a point. Cynic, he's got a good point. What's going on, Cynic? Maybe he's just a cynic, El Normo. He's just a cynic.
Jewish.
Hello?
They send you off to commit
Hello? 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 Hello?
Your identity was invented by the
Hello?
With a bunch of other
You're a mentally ill
got
phony.
This
Your
is
brain
white
is
America.
operating.
White America.
Gael.
Norm, they
You have an
hate us. They hate
brain.
Muslims.
Your
But they
brain is
voted you the most annoying
You're very
unfocused.
focused.
I don't think Norm hates Muslims. I think
I
he's
love
like a terrorist.
The point is
What,
that
you know, stop being a terrorist.
You know what I hate?
Well,
I
Sydney,
hate
stop being a
people
terrorist.
voting suicide
Norm
in the name of Islam because I think that's
I'm just saying,
anti-Islamic.
it wasn't
I am
like
a defender of Islam.
It was
I am
black people,
against you
black people.
taking the lives of innocent people. I'm against you committing suicide while you yell God's name. Because I
Thinks we want
I'm
to
against
the moron. I don't want to talk about
I am
this anymore.
against
I
your
don't talk politics.
suicide. I'm against what you've done to yourselves and God. I want you to have a happy
I
life.
just wonder
You
why
want
you're
to
here.
die
What a
miserably
productive conversation.
over
Look,
a
he thinks he can
mosque
do this over me.
built
How
on
many
top
times
of
do I need to tell you that I can
And I
speak
feel
over you?
badly for
I
you.
can
I
filibuster
really
you too.
You're
I
fighting
promise
a
you already did this
losing
for
battle.
hours.
You
We did this for
lose,
hours, Norm.
you
We literally did this for
and
4
you
hours one
lose,
time.
and you
I know we're
proclaim
crazy.
But,
I'm already over top.
And you
Look at this.
lose,
Like he thinks he
and
can
then
beat
you
me. I can do this too.
and you
It's
kill
not a
this
special.
Here we go.
next generation.
Round number 2 of Siddiq and El Nostro. Rabbi Shalom. Let the fight begin.
Diego, I was gonna ask you before I got off.
I don't mind insulting you, fucking goblin looking at
You may want to try.
You know, that's a goblin.
Where's your
That's a goblin.
Where are you? Where's Israel? Where's the song? I thought you were gonna move to Hebron.
You will never, ever, ever.
Whoa, don't call me effort.
Never have
He's not an effort.
I was gonna move to Azeroth.
Cancer. If you spend
You
3
guys
weeks
were
in fucking Israel,
humiliated. You said
you can't even fucking talk Hebrew.
The Iranians sent you to your death.
You fucking sleep
You
with the.
Norm can talk Hebrew.
The Iranians sent you
I can't
to
even
your
tell if you're a
death,
virgin.
Mikael, and you fell into
And I
their
heard your son
trap.
said a gay.
They used
Bring up his son. Cynic. That's not cool. That's not cool.
You're nothing. You're nobody,
The
bro.
Iranians
Stop
did
focusing
you.
about a country.
Honestly, Mikael,
You
the
focus
Iranians
about
did
your
this to
life
you, and you
and
know
take
it.
care of
Not the
whatever years
decent
you have
Iranians,
left and try
but the
to
Iranian
build a relationship with your own
They
kids.
sent you
How
into
about that? You
Israel
can go for
against
work
a
on that.
superior
Go work on your
military
personal
force.
life.
And they got them
Cynic, don't bring up his
And
kid.
you
That's
got
not nice.
them
You're not the defender of
attacking
Judaism.
superior
If
military
Hashem
force.
came, he would
You were
probably strike you
embarrassed.
with lightning.
You were
If the
humiliated.
Messiah came, he would
You were
execute you.
defeated.
Like,
You
come
were
on, man. Come
You
on,
were
bro.
crushed.
Who the
There's
fuck do you think
practically
you guys
nothing left
are?
of Gaza.
What do
He
you
said if the Messiah came, he would
Like,
execute you.
these fucking people are crazy. They all belong in
Gaza
Messiah.
is in
Like,
ruin,
you're literally in
Mikael,
America. You
because of
lived your whole life
idiots
in
like
America.
you.
You're an American, and
Because
he's
of
dreaming about
uneducated
dying
schmuck
in another
like
country
you,
that
Mikael.
he
Gaza is
can't
in
even live in.
like
You would
Adolf
probably get
Hitler.
skin cancer
You
in
have
3
brought
months, bro.
death.
Whoa, Cynic,
to your
don't say
people.
that. That's not
Like
cool.
Adolf Hitler. You
Don't say
brought
that.
death and destruction to your people. They
Projection alert. Projection alert.
Cynic, with all the respect, Cynic, you can't wish him.
Just like you with the princess, when you're always gonna be around my of course you're gonna go crazy. I've told you, I've tried to, I've given you the advice, you don't want to, and you're just like, it's getting crazier and crazier. This is the space. You're not a man. You're not a man. I keep
You
telling
bring
you.
death
Hello?
and destruction to yourself.
We don't need
You
you
bring
to
death
defend
and
the cause,
destruction to your
princess.
people. And it's pathetic.
I mean, he's.
It's literally
Hello?
it's a shockingly
Okay, I'm just
story
sitting here just
of
to say
nothing.
that.
Afwan Habibi. Afwan Habibi. Hello?
You remain where you are.
محمد زكي
The world
ما عندك
moves
صحوات
forward.
ما عندك
And look at
صبايا
where
ما
you
فيش
are.
طلعة ما فيش
شو بدي اقول لك بحب هذا الزلمه جنبي.
You're a pre-industrial
Habibti. Habibti.
Okay.
You were kicked out of yours. You were kicked out of you were kicked out of
What is he saying? What is he saying?
You literally are just going from door to door with a hat in your hand.
Okay, sure.
Please be guilty.
شو اسوي؟ ما بقدر.
يعني اذا بدك تسعي للناس مسلمين ناس ما بيفهموا عادي انا ما بقول لك كلام انا من الدولة
عادي انا بس بمسحها عادي بس هذا اللي احنا على جبل. انا خلص راح وجهي.
Hello?
راح وجهي خلص.
Hello?
They had enough of your failure.
راح وجهي.
Failure is humiliating. Your failure is an embarrassment.
حياتي كلب هاوس هسه.
You're self-destructive.
Hello?
هذول شباب
اوكي انا بقول انا مش انا ما بدي
احنا بنضيع وقت انت المرأة بتضيع وقتها شاب بطلعها شاب بنزلها شاب بنزلها قاعدة مع بنات قاعدة شو التخلف اللي انت عاملاه
انا مش الأونلي بنت هنا.
And killing others.
ايش الأولى والله بس هي يعني مليون واحد بطلعك بنفسك يعني
All that money and all of those
بدي دييغو.
because of some stupid hatred.
يا عمي هو بطلعك بنفسك
Humanity is embarrassing. And you'll notice in the United States that they voted for the They want to take your gun
Hello?
because you can't influence your land.
Hello?
طلع هذا مجنون طلع فكر حاله أنا بدك تقعد
بدي اقعد مع هذا الحمار. انا بس بدي اقعد مع دييغو.
يا أختي اقعدي مع دييغو هذا لو إنه قدام فيك ولا دور عليك إنه ما قاعد يكون أصلا هذا ما
عفوا حبيبي. عفوا حبيبتي. Hello? Hello? Hello?
عادي تركت الإسلام ولا ما تركت ما لهاش دخل
Hello?
الواحد يدور على مصلحته
Hello?
يعني هم النسوان الدين
بدك تمشي معايا.
Hello?
ادم بس كملت سميت ابويا.
أنا دائما بعطيك نصيحة
بس سميت هذيك اليوم سديت على ابويا.
طبعا بتضلك انت بتضلك تهيني في
This is her face. Being on Clown House as a character actress isn't gonna take you anywhere, especially with some fucking loser dressed like jalopy that I saw at a gas station with an ex-wife that hates his fucking guts because he's a fucking loser, a Jew hater, a schizophrenic dater sufferer who's got a dad bod. Who the fuck are you kidding over here?
How do you even know?
هذا ممكن عنده
أنا بقول لك إياها نصيحة هذه سان دييغو عايشة لحالها وعايشة
Hello?
والله
You're in a
نصيحة بالعقل
wallahi.
روحي اقعدي معها انا اقدر اعمل الموضوع
بتخليني بروح عندها عادي.
You're in a
بس
احكي معها
بس انا عايشه هسه بكنتاكي ولا بشكل
هذه البلد قرف انت فيها كنتاكي قرف
Why did you attack the Taylor's
اوكي اذا بقدر اروح عندها بروح عندها بس لازم
انا مو طيب المجنون هذا لانه احنا مجانين قاعدين بنحكي في بعض وهذا مجنون موجود ايش انا فاهميني ليش
هذا غرفه دييغو مش غرفتي.
طب انت ما
What happened to you? What's the matter with you?
لهالدرجة هو كل تستني ومستعدة تعذبي حالك هل انت تجننتي والله انت تجننتي انا ما بقدرش انا الواحد مش ماشي وكل واحد
يا ريت ساعدني انت بدك في سان دييغو بس كنت انا
هذا كل واحد bird flock with the same.
I partnered with Microsoft and HP to show how I use my HP Omnibook file. Now Just wave a nice stick and finish the trick. Oh, just leave it to me. What a gown this will be. Why, it's like a dream. A wonderful dream come true. Yes, my child. Oh, that's me. It's getting late. Hurry up, dear. The wall can't wait. Have a good time. Dance with me. Now off you go. You're on your way.
Good man.
Oh, sorry, Eleanor.
Quite all right.
All cynic and all his Arabic babbling. It sounded to me like bibbity bobbity boo.
Talking to you in Arabic. I answered you on messages.
Your native tongue.
My native tongue is English. Diego, did you see the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. No, he wasn't triggered. He was basically trying to advise me. He was acting like he cared. He wasn't saying negative. He wasn't saying negative. Diego, you didn't tell me it was more exhausting to ignore Mikhail.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Mikhail's incapable of humanity. Although an aberration.
I find Nora more exhausting. I don't want to say it in English. And Mikhail said babuya the other day.
Bababuy. Bababuy.
Babuya.
Bababuy.
أنا خلاص عارف بس ما بدي نويكم عليه.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10. Listening once again with candy canes.
Neither of you are saying it correctly.
I'm just pronouncing it as a humorous reference.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, Simon is really trying. What does it mean, Simon?
Inshallah. I mean, every word ends with fucking Allah. I mean,
Alhamdulillah.
There's nothing wrong with being godly. But you know
Alhamdulillah.
what's wrong?
it's not about being godly or not. It's not about being godly or not. It's your entire language is predicated on just saying God.
Simon, your epistemology is flawed.
Like I said before,
You're a bad
I personally have
objectivist.
tremendous respect for people who love God, and that includes the Muslims.
Yeah, I don't mind people practicing. It's just, if we're going to get all intellectual about it, you know, bring your points of your mind.
I just make a simple point that I think we're better off with God in our lives than without. That's a personal decision. I don't judge you.
Oh, normal. That's like, it's just like saying you like books and this schmuck doesn't like books. That's all it is. He's fucking stupid.
No, he's not stupid. It's just he's on his path and I'm on mine. You know.
That's right.
Well, you got the Tanya. You got the shortcut.
I respect Simon, his intellectual process.
He's never read the Tanya.
Huh? Well, that's right. We do have.
That's right. That's right. What about mine, Norm?
Mein Kampf is not a philosophy book, stupid. You ever read Mein Kampf?
Except you're a troll and a Nazi lover, so it's hard for me to really help you. Here we go. What do you mean? Here we go. We've been here the whole time.
You know, with all due respect, Diego said
he thought, Hitler was cool. So,
Wow.
I mean, which is wrong, right?
I bet, some people like Genghis Khan too. What can I say?
Well, that was my whole point. Like, some people in New York love Lenin, bro.
I don't know that they love Lenin. It very well may be a troll. So your whole worldview is built on sort of lies and delusion. And
Diego, what do you think of? What do you think of what I messaged you about what Mikhail said?
Let's see.
What did
you
Mikhail
tell him the thing or what?
Did I tell him what? No, he left. I was starting to tell him about presentism or like what you were saying, but then he left because I didn't. Shema Taradat norm.
Well, this is a good idea.
The record cynic is always this way. I spent the first time I met him.
Yeah, I told you all of this. I've told you the same thing.
The first time I met him, he acted like a normal person for a couple of hours, and then he reveals his weird belief system that the Jews are trying to build the third temple, or rebuild the second temple on top of Al-Aqsa. I said, that's crazy. I said, and this was before October 7th. I said, we've offered to trade lands for peace many times. We did. We offered Syria. They refused. We offered Egypt. They accepted. We gave them back the Sinai, which quadrupled the size of Israel, which is kind of the opposite of a greater Israel project. That peace is held. Our peace with Jordan has held. We have offered the same thing to Syria. They declined it. So it's just delusional. It's literally just delusional. I told you that.
Wait,
he didn't accept it.
Wait, Norm.
Yeah.
Wait, Norm. So you said that to him, and Diego, did you agree with that?
Mikhail.
I'm sorry.
I said to Mikhail that we would happily, and we've offered this, we would happily trade East Jerusalem. We have no interest in your mosque. I mean, we've held control over it forever and let the Jordanians deal with it. We've never desecrated or bothered it. You guys go there by the thousands. And we give you even Judea and Samaria. We offered that to them. And you just walked away from the table. He just couldn't hear it. He's got this idea that said that we want to rebuild this third temple, even though we don't do it. Even though we let them have their mosque, which is built on top of our temple. We don't care. We want peace.
Diego, would you agree to that?
And eventually, he just turned into a sick, crazy man, started yelling at me for no reason after I told him all of that. Like, he couldn't believe it.
I'm gonna speak generally because I'm not interested really to get into the particulars, but based on my research on the subject, the offer that Norm is referring to is not as simple as he has made it. And there are particulars.
Offer? Do you mean the Bill Clinton offer, or do you mean the Bill Clinton offer? Which
there's been several deals put on the table.
I want to give you both. Hang on, I want to give you both options. Do you mean the Bill Clinton offer, in which they were offered 97% plus 3%, which for those of you who don't have two math PhDs equals 100%? Or are you talking about the Ehud Olmert offer, which was also 100%, and East Jerusalem and sovereignty? And some right of return, something like 100,000. I mean, giving 99% of what you're asking for is not 100%, and you walk away from the deal. I mean, does anybody ever made a deal in which they walked away from 99% of what they were asking for?
I mean, okay, Diego, that is a good point.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm speaking generally. Yes, I'm referring to primarily the one that I'm more familiar with is the one. Is the Camp David Accords, but the Ehud Olmert offer as also included in my general statement that it is more complicated than Norm is making it out to be.
But
and
the Camp
simply
David,
give it a percentage is not a fair assessment of what the offer was.
Yeah, but you have to agree that the Camp David Accords under Bill Clinton, like it was a failed situation. You have to agree, right?
It was a failed situation, 100%.
Right. Yeah, so, like, you
What about the people who don't want to negotiate with Israel under no circumstance? What about those people?
They were not at the table. So, obviously, Arafat went there
with the intention of trying to achieve some kind of understanding, but
And Bill Clinton offered him everything he asked for, and Arafat walked away from the table, and as Bill Clinton puts it, he broke my heart.
that's true. Bill Clinton
Yeah,
said that. Yes.
Yasser Arafat was, with all due respect, he's the worst, probably the worst leader to decide what's going to happen with the Palestinian people. Because he has.
You know what Arafat said? If I accept a peace plan, I'll be killed. He was a coward.
Well,
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
okay, but this is since you gave your Bill Clinton quote, I'm going to give my quote from the former. No, sir. I'm going to give
Why not from Bill Clinton?
I'm going to give my quote from Shlomo Ben Ami.
Well, wait, why not? But why not from Bill Clinton? Shlomo Ben Ami was there.
Hang on.
Bill
Let me
Clinton
just
was
give
there.
it. It's
How
a
about
one
you send
sentence.
it to us? Why are you going to quote somebody who wasn't there? That's confusing. Why would you do that?
Here's the.
Why not quote the man who was there? Do you disagree with Bill Clinton? Is Bill Clinton a liar?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he's a very famous liar.
Okay, so he's a famous liar. So he's a lying.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
So is
Guys, Simon.
Is Bill Clinton's plan on the record, or are we making this up? What did Bill Clinton offer? Simon, be honest. I mean, not Simon, Diego, be honest.
Here's the quote. If I were a Palestinian, I would have rejected Camp David.
Wait a second. First, let's see what Bill Clinton offered. Then we can listen to the quote. Fair? Let's see what he offered, and then we can decide whether somebody who wasn't there has any standing in this conversation. Can we do that? What did Bill Clinton offer? Yasser Arafat. Why don't we ask? Again, I'm not writing this stuff. Is that fair, Diego? What did Bill Clinton offer Yasser Arafat? Let's find out. Unless we can read it together, all right? And then you can hear the comments on what he offered, all right? Okay. Somebody who has nothing to do with it. All right, here we go. What did Bill Clinton offer Yasser Arafat?
A norm AI.
Here. What's that? Do you like AI or no?
It's a norm AI.
No, not me. I'm reading from ChatGPT. During the 2000 Camp David summit and the subsequent Clinton parameters in late 2000, President Bill Clinton, working with Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, offered Yasser Arafat a comprehensive framework for final peace agreement. Sound good so far? The core components of the offer included a Palestinian state, the establishment of a Palestinian state on approximately 94 to 96% of the West Bank and the entire Gaza Strip. Does that sound good? Territory and land swaps. Israel would annex major Jewish settlement blocks in the West Bank, containing around 80% of the settlers, and in return, the Palestinians would receive land swaps of 1 to 3% from pre-1967 Israeli territory to ensure the Palestinian state was contiguous. Do you know what contiguous means? Jerusalem, East Jerusalem, Arab neighborhoods would fall under Palestinian sovereignty. Sovereignty over the sensitive Haram al-Sharif Temple Mount areas was a point of contention, with proposals for different sovereignty arrangements for different parts of the complex. Refugees. Palestinians would have to waive the unlimited right of return to Israel proper. Israel would acknowledge the suffering of the refugees, and an international commission would assist in their rehabilitation in the new Palestinian state. Host countries or third-party countries. Security. The Palestinian state would be non-militarized but possess a strong security force. A phased Israeli military withdrawal from the Jordan Valley would occur over a few years to be replaced by an international force, with Israel retaining some temporary early warning stations. The agreement would be a final end to the conflict and all outstanding claims. Now, which part of that sounds bad to you? Which part of that seems unfair?
Well, the way you put it.
I beg your pardon? Which part?
Well, as I said before,
Yeah.
What you're describing is not the terms of the deal.
Yes, it is. It's exactly the terms of the deal. I just read them to you.
It did not end occupation. It restructured it. Also,
No, that is incorrect.
Okay, that's literally what the AI says. Oslo never. Oslo never mandated the Israeli withdrawal from the West Bank or East Jerusalem. Instead, it created areas A, B, C, where I'm reading right now. Area C, approximately 60% of the West Bank, full Israeli control. Area B. I literally said under Clinton, Area B, approximately 20% Israeli military control, Palestinian civil control. Area A, approximately 18% nominal Palestinian control, but still militarily penetrable by Israel. This meant the occupation became administratively cleaner for Israel without changing the fundamental power structure. It allowed settlement expansion. ChatGPT like you, just like you, ChatGPT.
Okay, what was your question?
It allowed settlement expansion to skyrocket.
Nora, you're being deceptive again.
No, I'm reading ChatGPT. During the period of peace, settlement numbers increased faster than before Oslo. Israel was never required to freeze settlements, so they expanded under the cover of a peace process. Clinton pushed for the agreements without imposing consequences on Israel for settlement growth.
You can't have a state if you're not honest.
It created the Palestinian Authority as a security subcontractor. Oslo created the PA with the primary obligation to police Palestinians, prevent attacks, cooperate with Israeli intelligence. This shifted the burden of policing the occupied population from Israel, the occupier, to Palestinians themselves.
What are you reading?
Under the framework written largely by Israelis, engineered, and backed by the U.S. This is why people say the PA became with a government, with a security arm.
Hello? Hello?
All four issues indefinitely. Clinton prioritized the phase process that pushed the real issue
Hello?
and border.
Hello? Is anyone there? Is anybody in there? Hello?
Sovereignty.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Final status
Hello?
negotiation. Oslo ensured that Israel
Hello?
could continue changing facts on the ground.
Hello?
Palestinians had no leverage to stop it. The final stage would become impossible to reach. This was a structural trap.
This is fucking such a waste of time, El Normo. Just gonna play some fucking music, because this is stupid. This is music by John Kitover. I hope you enjoy. Just breathe, El Normo, and meditate. Let this retard get it out. Hello? Hello?
It's barely there at all. Tiny hands hold
the universe together.
the stars, the dreams, the endless space. What's left when the vastness fades? A single grave. A world remains. One grain of sand. The start of everything. The end of everything. A grain of sand. It all begins.
Down, girl! Down, girl! Down, girl! Down! Down!
Empires fall, they slip away. Kingdoms crumble.
dust at play, but in the palm of fragile light holds the promise of endless night. One grain of sand. The start of everything, the end of everything, one grain of sand, it all
They never wanted a state, by the way. There's never been anything resembling a state. All they have is a bunch of terrorists. There's no state apparatus. You just have the Palestinian Army.
in the dark, it's hard, so small.
Is this for real? What are you guys doing?
The unfortunate reality with the Palestinians is that they have a negative identity.
That.
Amazing. So their identity, this negative identity, it largely their identity pretty much is that like Jews will not live in our land, and that's about it. That's all.
And by the way, their land is our
Palestinian
land.
identity is.
Think about that. Think about that.
There's a problem.
Ooh, somebody on YouTube wrote, skinhead or are you just gay?
I think you're a faggot.
Is that projection?
Let's not go down that path. That's a silly path. That's an unproductive.
I feel like Holocaustco has.
Is that projection, little Pepe?
I don't know what to. Again, then you get all obsessed with the Holocaust because you think you're a Jew. It's just not working.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Be quiet. I said Holocaustco has come to an end. This is the name of the room.
You keep bringing up the Holocaust because you want to be a Jew. You're obsessed with
You
Jews.
have such low IQ.
Wow.
I'm citing.
Projection alert.
I'm citing.
Projection alert. Projection alert.
That's like the new school? No, that's not a high school. That's a college.
When Arab women get feisty, it makes me horny. I don't know what it is.
Middle school is a college. I mean, you're so uneducated, you don't even know the names of schools.
I
mean, the school is what, 1955?
I went to
2025.
Hello?
Sorry, the collegiate school. The collegiate school for boys.
What about it?
So
That's where his pedophilia accusations came from.
Whoa.
I hear him all the time on here. What are you talking about?
But if he was in school in 1955, he'd be a kid and he couldn't be a pedophile.
Wow. Don't talk logic to a schizophrenic. They won't.
I mean, I'd rather be called a schizophrenic than a pedophile.
Good.
Wow.
True.
Good.
Touche, don't
A schizophrenic wouldn't know if a person was a pedophile or not because they just make shit up.
Wait, hold on. Digger.
So you're saying everybody that's calls you a pedophile on this app or schizophrenic is that
I don't
your
know
argument now?
anybody who does that.
Come on, everybody does.
Right now.
Everybody does.
Digger, what are you called?
Well, I don't think you know what these words even mean. I don't think you know what a Zionist is. I don't think you know what a pedophile is. I don't think you know what a Jew is. I don't think you know what
I'm a Zionist.
Hey,
I'm a Zionist.
She's a Semite, that's for sure. You're anti-Semitic.
Well, no, because you're not a Semite based on who you are. A Semite is a language. Semitic is a language.
Yeah, anti-Semitism was like invented. That was a word invented by Germans.
That's correct.
Wow, Pepe learned something. El Normo, you taught little Pepe something.
Wow. So it was a
Think about that.
a way that was not crass. It was a way that wasn't crass to basically be against Jews.
Oh,
You're a Jew hater. It literally means Jew hate.
oh.
Yeah.
So Pepe, Diego.
And so obsessed with the Jews are the Arabs that they want to use the word that was going to mean Jew hate. They want to use it for themselves.
Yeah.
Jesus, no one's debating she's not a Semite.
Nobody's debating she's not a Semite. You're bringing it up for no reason.
Yeah, but Semitic is a language family. So like you can look at the people who speak Aramaic. You can look at the people that speak Hebrew. Arabic.
It was a but Hebrew was a language that was not spoken prior to Israel.
No, it was spoken. It was part of the.
It's the Lashon.
No, they spoke Yiddish,
The
Pepe.
language. Incorrect.
No, Yiddish was only.
Incorrect.
That was it. That was a language.
They lost Hebrew. That's why they had to
We've
reinvent
never
it.
lost Hebrew.
No.
All of
So
our contracts. Go look at our cemeteries.
So the weird thing about Israel.
Our marriage contracts, our death certificates, our business contracts, our security. We pray in Hebrew all day long.
So the weird thing about Israel. Hold on, David.
Hold on.
You know the first thing we say when we get up in the morning? Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam, shechafezarta bi nishmati b'chem la'avra ba'emunatecha.
Yeah.
Amen.
So in Israel, what they did is
What did they do about that?
developed their country, when they developed their country, yes, the majority of the founders did speak Yiddish. However, they said, well, no, we have to have like a language that all of us can, speak. And
Hello?
that was one of the rationalizations.
We can
they
speak
ended up
that.
adopting Hebrew, and so they basically ended up
The language of the Jews.
Yeah, the language of the Jews. So you had the different parts of the
Because there were
Jewish
Jews
diaspora.
And they spoke Arabic and Hebrew.
Yeah.
And there were Jews from China, and they spoke Chinese and Hebrew. There were Jews in
That's
India,
right.
and they spoke Hindi and Hebrew. And there were Jews in South America, and they spoke Spanish and Hebrew. But Hebrew is the common denominator. There were Jews from Spain, and they spoke Ladino and Hebrew. And there's Arabic Hebrew, and there's Farsi Hebrew. There's Aramaic. Jews speak many
You
languages.
just make up stuff.
Think about
No,
that.
that is true.
Wait. Which part is made up?
He just said that there's Arabic Hebrew and
Yes,
Chinese
there's Arabic Hebrew.
and
Yes.
Farsi
The Jews in
Hebrew.
Arab land speak a combination of Arabic and Hebrew among ourselves.
Kind of like how the Yiddish ended up adopting a bunch of words from I believe some of it is even Italian, but largely it's German and
Yeah, wherever.
Hello?
They used Arabic to write in
Beg
Hebrew,
your pardon?
but there was no language called Arabic Hebrew.
Well, I beg your pardon. It was a spoken language. The Jews living in Arab land spoke among ourselves. It was an Arabic Hebrew.
Okay. So like if you look at, for example, if you look at Yiddish, I don't believe it's even written in the
Geh
last
kachen. Lichtig in dein Augen. Fusta,
in
Pepe.
the Hebrew alphabet. And so it's not surprising. You can see this with other groups of people.
When I hear you speaking, Pepe, it's like the same exact thing every time. Every night of the week, you say the same shit.
Shut up. But when it comes to people, diasporas that speak different languages, they do develop regional dialects, especially if they're in countries where there's a different language that's spoken. So like, it's not. Hebrew is absolutely in the family of Semitic languages. Nobody denies it.
It actually predates Arabic.
Ribono shel olam. They were speaking Hebrew in the Garden of Eden.
Well, I believe Jesus spoke Aramaic, but
I believe he did too. But
God created the universe with Hebrew. Pepe, did you know that God, Hashem, created the universe with the Hebrew language? Did you know that, little Pepe?
Jesus was a job.
Did you know that, little
Can you
Pepe?
get space for Deputy Decibel to talk?
Oh, hi, Deputy.
Saturday, Donnie is Shabbos, the Jewish day of rest. That means I don't drive a car, I don't fucking ride in a car, I don't handle money, I don't turn on the oven.
Sharon's going!
Don't fucking wrong!
Is that Mel Gibson?
No,
Jewish Shabbos!
John Good.
John Goodman, yes.
Yeah, and the Big Lebowski. I don't roll the.
Who's John? Is that the guy? Oh, yeah. That's funny. Like Norm. Like I remember that movie. He was like
Oh, wow, that's something else. Sorry.
What do you say? His line from that movie.
I don't roll on
Something
Johnny.
else to talk about.
I know. How about
There's nothing else important in life, just outside of the Jews. That's it.
What, John? This is your account? Deputy is your account?
His friend Jeff Bridges yelled at him. He's like, "You're not Jewish. Your wife is Jewish, but you're not, or your ex-wife."
But he's the wrong. He's the wrong Jew.
That's right. Good movie.
Little Pepe, what's your favorite movie?
Wait, by the way, John, don't bait him. He's here as a contributing member, so don't be tough on him.
All right, I'll take your advice all normal. You always give good advice.
Screenshot our PTR, change
By the
your
way-
alias, change your name to Diego and join the Cult of Diego and get your 10% discount. Thanks for coming to the Cult of Diego, where we
You're
talk
still
about
in
nothing
music mode.
but
You're in
the
music
Jews.
mode.
Oh,
You're
screen.
echoing. You're echoing because of music.
This is not me playing this, by the way.
This is not me playing this, by the way.
Yes, it is.
No,
Who
it's
else
not.
Yes, it is.
Go to my YouTube Live. It's not me doing this.
It's
This is like Abby or somebody.
Happy would not be Diego's room. It has to be you.
It's not me. Go to my YouTube Lives. I got 15 YouTube Lives pointed right at me. I'm not fucking doing this.
I don't
Still
believe
make
you.
no money doing it. Oh,
I don't believe you, music. I don't know
He
why
does
you
have a
would
lot
lie
of
right now.
YouTube. No, he does have YouTube. A bunch of YouTube lives. Because I've watched them.
So you're saying this guy, Deputy, just has your voice?
Yeah, he's been collecting little snippets here so he can play it to the room. This is his game. Welcome to the Holocaust. That's right.
That's funny. That opened. That was a real guy, you know, the character in that film. There was a real DJ in Vietnam who did that. Why are you laughing?
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place.
But you know, Deputy either. I mean, I don't think that. I don't even know what the fuck to call him at this point. But I don't think that
His
he
name's
has
John
a.
Kitover.
Yeah, John Kitover has a. Maybe he got a soundboard. I doubt it.
It's not me. I fess up to everything here. I don't conceal it because I live stream myself. There's no reason to sit here and lie to you.
Okay, put your live stream so we can see.
Just type in John Kitover and you'll come across
He's
30
right.
different live streams.
I'm gonna stick a flamethrower to it.
Okay, so who do you think it is, David? Who's Deputy?
Well, I went to a private school, so.
Oh, okay. So
We didn't ask you that, dipshit.
It could be Brinsasia. How do we know it's not you, Nora Bendora?
Pepe, why?
Because I think it's you.
When you talk.
What happened here was a miracle, and I want you to fucking
David and I, we know each other. I mean, I won't say the private school I went to, but I was in a very prestigious private school.
Would you go to bar school? Did you learn how to bartend or something, David?
So Pepe, if you were being mean, then I track with it.
No, I am a little mean to David. I am. Aren't I, David?
He's a good guy, though. He's a very good guy.
But he annoying.
By the way, he's not only a good guy, he's also a good Catholic, which I respect.
A good Catholic? It's a cardinal sin to be drunk, David. In your
Are you sure? I don't think it is. That's an
It
honest
is.
man.
No,
right?
no, it is. It is.
Not
Have
a
you-
partial.
Have you heard the new Pope speak?
I don't really know.
The new Pope sounds like he's from Chicago.
I'm guilty of it all the time, so I'm not even like, bashing him. I'm just saying.
Have you heard the new Pope speak? He sounds like he's from Chicago. He's a Polak from Chicago.
Something?
I will say that, with all due respect to the new Pope, I will say I wasn't happy the fact that he's from Chicago. I don't like that. But that's
I'm thinking about becoming Catholic. We finally got a guy from Chicago running the Vatican. It's fucking miracle.
I heard a bunch of the cardinals were kind of like, once they realize like he's an actual American, he does speak Spanish. He was in South America for the longest time, and he is a big advocate for allowing immigrants to come to the United States from Latin America. The fact that he was an American did, I guess.
I will say, like my parents who. Sorry, go ahead.
What, did they only make Kettle One straight up? Blue cheese olives?
So my parents, knew the other Pope before this Pope, and
they knew.
Have like
That Leo, maybe?
They have like a fast.
You're talking about the Pope from Argentina.
Are you crazy?
My parents.
According to
my
Norm,
parents, like
Thank you, Arnold.
This is
They were
Princess's
very,
burner account.
I'm just saying, like my
You
parents.
made me destroy my
I hate
phone
it when you're
somehow.
drunk.
My parents, who are very
I like being
have
It helps me
a
sleep.
fast track to the Pope. They
You
said
drunk fuck.
they were not happy.
What's
going on right now?
I don't know.
I'm just
Deputy's cussing me out. Deputy's cussing me out because Norm stopped cussing me out, so it's like Deputy.
This is like your mind. This is like your puppet.
I've never ever cut you out. I've never cut you. I don't cut people out. Asshole.
Fucking
I
asshole.
think he's playing soundboard stuff. Schwarzenegger.
No, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger because it was not John Kitover.
John Kitover, he would have had to have gotten a soundboard within the last couple of days. Which I have one. I don't use it much anymore, but I've never seen him use one. And in his live streams, I've never seen a computer, but generally you use one for a soundboard.
I've got a drum here. I'd like to play a little song. It's called Diego and Nora Disentangled, but here they are, entangled.
Why is that cool?
I don't know. He's dating you and disentangling you. I don't get it.
Because there's an actual thing going on.
They have a codependency. It's codependency. It's toxic.
It's important to her, so why attack it?
Well, I mean, when two anti-Semites finally fall in love, it's not like a rose with thorns. It's just like 2 buckets of dog shit.
I mean, it's what flower.
I do have a crush on this app. I haven't even seen what she looks like, but her name is Buttercup. I think her and I don't know what
I
it
love
is.
Buttercup.
Wow,
She's
Pepe's
very
falling for a
pretty.
Jewish woman.
Buttercup's
Yeah,
very
I don't know what it is
She's
about
blonde. She's blonde. She's really pretty. Yeah.
Okay, with all due respect, I don't think Diego is anti-Semitic. I think
You said that she's blonde and really pretty, so she might.
Yeah, she's been dogs. They
So
posted.
she's like, she might be a Jap, and I can't afford her. So it might be just.
Whoa, you can't say the J word. You can't say
Jap is not. That's not a derogatory term.
Yes, it's sorry.
When did?
Pepe, just go on Hinge and filter by Jewish in Scottsdale, and you're gonna meet a beautiful Jewish girl, and you're gonna fall in love. All your dreams are gonna come true.
I know, like one of my first.
What happened to Pearl? I thought you had a thing for her.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I can't say Pearl. Except people always say arrogant and humble. Arrogant and humble. really like Buttercup cheesecake.
David, what do you drink, David?
Buttercup just seems like a brat that needs to be tamed a little bit to be super fun.
David, what do you drink? Vodka, gin? What is it that causes the brain rot?
Because I said I thought you like Pearl Harbor.
Why would a doctor ever go out with a fucking, 5'4" little midget, frog sounding fucking N-word using? You're 5'11". I seen a picture of you in your car. You look 5'4".
The song doesn't have any lyrics. It's just the drum. Yeah, back it up.
Welcome back to.
Somebody playing African drums. I know he does not have the. He cannot drum with the level of syncopation.
You know who plays the drums? Palestinians. That's a very common thing to to play drums.
Okay, but where do you get these toddlers that to drum on, which I've never seen before? And the level of syncopation makes me think that he's not doing
The syncopation. I like how you pull that quote from that movie Taxi Driver when he's got that little bit on the guy in the street. He's like, syncopation, whatever it is.
Okay, are you playing your drums on the live stream? So I can see.
Yes, he is.
Post a link in the chat. I want to see it.
All right.
Ding the bell, John. You might say every one of us is a fiddler on the room.
Ribono Shalom.
Have you guys done the iPhone update? That's what so much better.
The iPhone update.
Really?
Yeah, the brand new 26 update or whatever it is. 26. Yeah, 26.
Jews have a little comment with the blacks. Is that you always see those videos? You always see those fuckers dancing in all of these videos. Like you see them, even if it's all them, and they
Just because I gave you the room.
It's not a critique, but shut up. No, there's
No, just because I gave you the room. You
no, Storm's here. God damn it, shut up, Rich. But no, you see like the videos, and it'll show like, them all dancing. They have like ritualistic dances, like they do in Africa. I'm being serious.
He's not doing it to troll me. He's doing it because he knows I like it. I enjoy it.
Yes!
Like the opposite of a script, right? Like the sun.
All right, I'd like to dedicate this next song
Yeah, the yellow sign. Yeah.
to El Normo, the great Jewish lion of Clown House, fighting these low IQ, brain rot anti-Semites day after day. Never again! Never again! Wow.
Yeah, Superman was
Mashiach, no!
He's the sun that comes down from the heavens to save the world.
No, that's not what it is. He was That's why they did hit around here. Superman was literally modeled to be after a Jew, literally.
Yeah, the Jew was the sun.
Jesus Christ!
Save the earth. To be the savior.
Mashiach, no! We don't have to wait!
Yeah, the Father's God. He's the son who comes down to save me, the savior to the world.
Click on your live stream. I see you, wait, I want to see you. Shut the fuck up, Rich. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. No, hold on a second. I want to see you being on the topless. Where are the topless? I don't see the topless.
I don't see which camera you're on.
No, you shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking ass. No, you're gonna go in the cup cage, and your wife's gonna go in the BBC rape cage if you don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Come on.
Abdul Kader.
There you go, music. You have something to sing for you. Something stops Abdul from singing. That's not nice, Abby. Okay, sorry.
I mean, your microwave is like the fucking smoke detector for black people. That's why I always do shit out of my microwave. Did you watch the Fuentes interview this morning? Yeah.
Oh, El Normo, I have been getting.
Here's Morgan got fucking trolled. There's some thing like was prepared to witness. Will somebody take out this goddamn diaper head fucking singing? I make it so good. Okay, somebody take this faggot out, please.
Daniel's room. I would have kicked out Norm a long time ago.
I know, but he's just gonna sing the whole time so he doesn't have to. Get Charlotte. What's a fucking Indian Muslim? Ew, gross.
El Normo, you got to get on X Spaces because there's these huge anti-Semite rooms, and I would call them like the elite anti-Semites of X Spaces. El Normo, you got to get onto X Spaces and get into these anti-Semitic rooms and just be yourself and debate these losers.
Be yourself. But to be realistic though, a lot of because like when Debate the News when they stopped coming on X, like when it came to I won't get into the topics, but a lot of Jews started following me. There's like a huge and by the way, I would say there's more of the Jews that were on Clubhouse are now on X in these spaces.
Why don't you become the new Nick Fuentes?
Because I don't have the same beliefs as him. So
you're close enough.
Anyways, the point, El Normo, is these elite, massive anti-Semitic Jew hate spaces on X go on every single night of the week, and it's a bunch of it's a lot of young people that need to hear from Jewish people, and
it's always the fucking Jews. It's all you do is fucking complain. Non-stop, just whining and bitching. Anti-Semitism everywhere. That's not like that, man.
no, all they do is completely focus on Jews. And as El Normo once said, if you focus on anything long enough, you will become entranced by it. So these people need to hear from Jews to say, hey, what you're saying right now is completely delusional. It's all or nothing thinking. And it's low IQ conspiracy, and it's stupid.
Pepe has become Jew adjacent.
I mean, they think Charlie Kirk was assassinated by Mossad. They're that fucking stupid. They completely ignore the entire story, and they just say, the Jews did it. It's the dumbest brain rot you could ever. It completely devoid of any evidence, any facts. It's just opinion after opinion after opinion, but nothing specific.
John, every brain rot. John, reading a book is brain rot for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can open a book right now. There's more intelligence in a book than anybody's brain on this fucking planet.
John,
conditioned all the time. You're being suggested to all the time. That's life. But, you know, if you understand that, it breaks the hypnosis. And then you're free to say what you want to say. I mean, the problem is censorship. The moment they take away our ability to communicate freely, they take away our ability to think. If you can't think, you're not free. And the future generations are going to be so indebted to the system, they will never have an opportunity to even feel freedom because they won't know what that is. They'll just be totally locked into.
Who's the one that's doing that to us? It's the secret cabal of the Ashkenazi Jews.
No, it's not. It's George Bush.
George Bush.
Yeah, did you know Pam Bondi and George Bush and Jeb Bush, they're all just best friends?
Oh, yeah. And Obama.
Pam, this is what Trump's going to say to Pam Bondi. When Trump gets a call from Pam Bondi, she's going to say, well, we looked through all the records and Mr. President, I know, and he's going to say, don't worry, Pam. Just go ahead and do it.
John, how's your election going?
Well, today I was sent a screenshot saying that I was removed from the ballot. So I'm going to have to file a write-in candidacy. And the campaign will still go on. Tonight was a big event. All 30 Republican candidates gave speeches. Mark Rice gave a speech. And
Pepe voted for you.
well, we have $90 left in the checking account. So we're going to throw a little party for the campaign. And we are going to fill out our write-in candidacy and submit it to the Illinois State Board of Elections.
Pepe, can you donate $1 to the John Kitover campaign to help?
Why would he want to donate to me? He thinks I'm an F word.
No, he needs to donate $1.
If you go on my YouTubes, and I got over 50,000 videos, I have so many Pepe videos. It's unfucking believable. Like probably, I don't know, 2,000 Pepe videos are out there.
No, you're 15. You're a grown-ass man. John, think about it. Someday, Pepe's grandkids and watch you grow up. They don't care how old you are. Yeah, someday Pepe's grandkids can watch these videos.
Yeah, Pepe, you should probably actually try to find a Jewish girl to date because that'll be the total opposite of you, and it'll like give you the Tao. It'll balance you out. So I highly encourage you to go on Hinge, sort by Jewish, and start dating Jewish chicks.
He'll be locked in and he'll be part of the same people.
He knows so much about Jews at this point. If he goes out with a Jewish chick, he's gonna feel very comfortable. And she's gonna be like, she's gonna be like, Pepe, how do you know so much about the Jews? I'd be like, oh, it's called this app Clown House. I've been talking to Jews for years now.
I've always felt comfortable around Jews. I've never hated them. That's the funny part.
That's what I'm saying. You should go out with a Jewish chick. You'll fall madly in love.
That's why I say you're Jew adjacent.
And your kids will be Jewish, and you'll raise the next generation.
Unlike John.
Well, at least when I drive trucks, I don't drive over fucking metal in the street.
Yeah, to be fair, like there might be a lot of Kahana genes that would be missing the Jewish chick. Probably not.
Imagine your kids will do Aliyah and join the IDF, and they'll get to experience battle, and they'll come back home and they'll be like, Daddy, Pepe, Shalom, we fought in the war. And you'll be like, Ribono Shel Olam, I'm so happy, kids. Me and your Jewish mother are so proud of you for defending the homeland. I can't believe I came out of the trenches of discord from the neo-Nazi extremist right, and now I'm married to a Jewish woman, and I've got Jewish children fighting for the IDF. Ribono Shel Olam.
I was in a serious relationship in college with a Jewish woman before any of this shit.
Really? What did she say? What did she say about your schmeckle since it's uncircumcised?
John, it's like 73% of Gentiles are circumcised. He's probably circumcised.
Yeah, probably. He's got an elephant tusk penis.
You're disgusting. You fucking earthworm.
So wait, you dated a Jewish chick. Does that mean she kept Shabbos and she was like, Pepe, can we just do Shabbos at your house this Friday night for our date night?
She wasn't. Just so you know, HEB has challah bread. Fuck off. She wasn't religious. I was on. He went to Catholic school, to grade school, and to the beginning of high school, and there were all these Jewish kids around us. Like the thing about Jewish kids, like when I was growing up, I'll say kids because I was a kid at the time. There was no discernible difference between Jewish kids and Gentiles. What I would say that there is when I look at Jews, I kind of have if the Jews that would hang out with me, that would be friends with me, they're obviously not all Jews, and there's a large amount, and I know this is the Jewish community kind of sees this as a problem, but there's a lot of my last relationship. I was with her for 8 years. Her dad was Jewish. Her mom was Catholic. She was raised Catholic, but she would, of course, because half of her family, they kind of.
You were dating a cashew.
They would end up. She would end up going to them with her dad. Amazing.
Well,
but it's just like we don't. With me and there's family, and I even have family that's they intermarried that have Jewish relatives. I don't really see it as I don't know. I don't want to say that my experience with Jews is like encompasses Jews overall. It's like the Jews that have been around me. There's nothing really. There's nothing really that makes them stand out to where it's just like, oh, I don't like these people, or I'm gonna be talking.
You say we're not wearing headscarves to try to blow ourselves up and scream in a long walk park? Try to rape kids?
I don't gotta do this to you. Come live with me. Now, as far as Orthodox Jews, I never grew up around them. Not speak for them or even what it's like to interact with them except for on the internet.
They're kind of assholes.
I literally, my interaction with an Orthodox Jew is limited to a guy that would come. So, long story short, at University of Arizona, he would have a kippah on. Even while he's playing basketball, nice guy, very athletic man. Just pronounced kippah.
Kippah.
Kippah, not Yom Kippur.
No, literally fucking kippah comes from Yom Kippur, you fucking retard.
No.
Look up the etymology of kippah. Kippah comes from Yom Kippur. And Yarmul is in reference in fire.
Let me finish my fucking story.
Yarmulke's Yarmul, which is a fair reference to the
You're being too upset. Let me finish my story.
Yom Kippur.
You're ready to be with the guy that it
It literally comes from Yom Kippur, don't it?
Okay, Rich.
Yarmulke's Yarmul, which is in fear reverence to the king.
God damn, the fucking weaponized autism in this room.
Don't argue
I'm saying my worst